toggling on and off commands is a very useful thing in a Discord, but say you're working on some command which is not fully done yet, but you still have to push your code. You could just toggle that command off and easy. Nobody can mess around with it, or just, I guess, ruin the bot. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how you can exactly do that in Nextcord or Discord p.py. This works in both, and I think it works in PyCode also, so whatever you're using, it should work in there. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so first thing that we want to do is we want to actually create a command. This video has been sponsored by Tab9. Tab9 is a free extension for your text editor or IDE. It uses AI and machine learning to predict what you're going to type next, and it helps you do it with suggestions. As someone who uses it in every video and for over 5 months, it's a literal lifesaver. So go to tab9.in/glowstick to get a free month of Tab9 Pro and install Tab9 today. And thanks to Tab9 for sponsoring today's video, and which is going to be called toggle. So we can do client.command and then do async def, and we're just going to call the command toggle. And then we're going to have to pass in, I guess, another argument here, which is going to be called command. And the reason that we put the asterisk behind it is when you run the command, you do something like, I don't know, toggle and then whatever you're putting after any arguments that you have. So let's say we have, if we want to do the mean command, right, this will toggle the mean command. But if when we put the asterisk after it, this will make sure anything that you put after here will be counted in the command. So even if I do this, this will still be counted as will be placed in the variable. If we don't have the asterisk, then if we type this in, then it'll only take in meme. I hope that made sense. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to actually define what command is. So client dot get underscore command, and then just pass in command. So this will update the variable that we set as command, and yeah, that's basically what it does. And then we can do if command or none, then yeah, you can return it, or you could actually send a message saying await ctx.send and something like couldn't find that command. And also, before we get too ahead of ourselves, I do suggest you limit this command. I'm saying command way too much, but do like if ctx dot author dot id equals whatever your ID is. So let me just grab my ID real quick. My ID is that. So if your ID equals that, then just do the code, or actually just if not. So if that's not the ID, then it'll just return it, and the command won't actually run, which is pretty useful because I don't think you want random people toggling on and off your commands. I'm not going to do that for the sake of this tutorial, but I highly suggest you guys do it. Okay, now what we want to do, if we do elif ctx dot, I'm bad at this, command equals command, why did I put in 3 equal signs, Okay, we can do await ctx dot send and do you can not. Now let me actually tell you what this does. So this would do if ctx.command equals command. ctx.command refer to the command itself. So if somebody tries to toggle the toggle command, it won't work, because if you do that, I think you guys already know what happens. You can't untoggle it because it's off. And then if we do else, and now let's say nothing applies here, right? If all of these two return false, then it will run this, in which then we could do command dot enabled equals not command dot enabled. This basically just checks if it's if it's enabled, then it does it. If it's not, then it doesn't, I guess. And then we have, this is gonna be a variable. It's called ternary, I think. Yeah, there you go. Actually, I'll just for my notes over here, that's how it's actually spelled. if you want to spell it differently in your bot, so go ahead. But then if that equals enabled, if enabled, all this does is it's like, okay, is the command enabled? If it is enabled, then it disables it. If the command is disabled, then it enables it. That's all it does. And then we can just send a message saying ctx.send command has been, or actually command, and we're actually gonna put in the command, whatever it is. So let's f-string this and then do command dot qualified, I really can't type today, underscore name, and I know that's wrong, so that's spelled wrong at least, so I'm just gonna, so that's how it should be spelled. So command, whatever the command name is, has been, and then put in tyranny, I think that's how you say it, and then yeah, there we go. And tyranny once again just means if it's enabled or not. So this would say command ban has been enabled or something like that. And that's actually it for the video. And just for sake, I'm gonna quickly make a sample command. Okay, so I really quickly just made a something command. Why, you may ask? Because we're gonna have to toggle one command and we can't toggle the command itself, so we're gonna have to toggle this. So this is just gonna be our testing. I don't think you guys will have to do this unless you only have one command, and if you do, I don't think this should be your first command. I suggest you make something else other than this on your first command, but hey, it's up to you. And one last thing that we're gonna have to make for this video is actually an error handler to let the person know that the command is actually disabled. So if you do not have an existing error handler, then you want to do client.event and then no parentheses, make sure that, and then do async def on underscore command underscore error, like this, and then add ctx and error, and then do if is instance error commands dot disabled command. So if the error is a disabled command, then you can do something like await ctx.send command is disabled, and then just return it. And yeah, that's it. So let's hop into Discord and test it out. So here I am in my Discord, link down below in the description. We're really close to 600 members, please join. But what we want to do is we just want to put in, let's actually just check if this works. It works, okay. Now let's actually toggle it. Toggle, that's like the command name, and then command, whatever it is, has been disabled. Now if we go ahead and run this, it says command is disabled and nothing runs. But then if we go ahead and toggle the same command again, now it works. And yeah, that's just basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It is a lot harder if you want to do like different servers, I guess. So like if you want like one server to have this thing enabled and the other one, like you won't be able to have a custom, I guess, disable message and stuff. But if you really want, I can try and make that, guys, for you. So let me know in comments down below. And we're pretty close to 1.2k subs, so if you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, I guess, join the server. Until next time, glow stick out. See ya!